Yeah, I would agree with all of that. And also get your stuff notarized. You can always come to me for that, and or copywritten before you share, because you don't want anything to go through. We've had an experience with that. We won't go into that any further, but all in all, things are still going to move forward and we're still going to be blessed. It was just a lesson learned. So I do believe that Muskegon Heights, downtown Muskegon Heights, would really light up if we got all of those businesses up and running. Those vacant buildings right there can be used, and they're ready, and they're dirt cheap, really, in terms of a business. Yes, it'll add to your overhead, but it'll still average out if you have a good business plan. Because let's talk about that culinary arts school. We should have at least 2 restaurants on average by now. How long has that been here?
That school, I was in school back in 2009 when I started going to baking. I think that's when they had started actually building it. I think it's been there since like 2010.
And
I think as late as 2011 is when I believe they opened. Around that time, around 2010, 2011. So it's been about a good 6-7 years.
My thing is this: people come from around the state and outside of the state to go to that particular culinary arts school. They produce a lot of good stuff. I see some stuff on Facebook and I'm like, ooh, wow. I don't understand, if they've been functioning like that and producing these people who can make these dishes, why haven't we had a restaurant open up in terms of the Heights?
I don't know why.
And
People are not utilizing the information and the resources that's available. It's always, I ain't know this and that. You got to get out and search. You got to get up off your butt and get out here and do the research and you know what I'm saying, get the job done. It's not gonna ain't no hand-me-outs. There's no such thing as hand-me-outs. You got to get out here and hustle and grind and get it out the mud, however you want to say it, whatever, and just get out here and just get it out by any means.
And my thing is, it's a lot of different people who are selling food out of their houses. Why not take that up another notch? You know what I'm saying? If having a building is too much, look into a cart. Or something like that.
And as far as the buildings and stuff, this is what I was told when I went and tried to do a little business proposal with Score and everything about trying to get a business in the building. I was told it's better to lease a building space or a building instead of buying it, because leasing, you just go, on a monthly basis, whatever, depending on business. You buy that building, and then here it is, you buy it, and then next thing you know, 5-10 years down the road, your business probably end up taking a little flat line or whatever, and now you're stuck with that business and that building. And so you gotta pay them taxes, but then you can just go ahead and lease. Also, another market is these houses. I just received a list yesterday where I seen about a good 100 plus houses that was under 10,000. I seen at least 60 to 70 houses where there was only like $500-$600. Yes, the houses are vacant. Some of them are vacant. Some of them need a little bit of tender love care. But at the same time, we had to start buying these blocks back, buying these houses, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get some of these empty lots, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get some of these urban gardens and community gardens and everything. Growing our own food and things like that.
Pull together, get our own restaurant. Not restaurant, but grocery store popping, because we need that. We don't even have our own black-owned gas station, do we?
Nope.
So, well, there you go.
I miss Mr. Cheeks.
It's so many opportunities. So what we need to do is get out of that mindset of being a worker and be a boss.
Be a boss, right?
Everybody can't be a boss. But here's the thing. There's a such thing as investing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you see a business that has, a good 3-year plan, and any good business, any legit business should have something in black and white in terms of statements that you can see. And if their plan looks good and they've been generating revenue or whatever the case may be, jump right on it, sponsor it, invest in it. You know what I'm saying? If they give you a good plan. I'm not going to say be a fool with your money, but because at the end of the day, you want to have a return on your investment.
Yes, you have to.
So,
don't make sense to invest in something you're not going to get no return on.
Right. But at the end of the day, we do have to start investing in our black businesses because they won't be afloat if we don't. We still have to hold them to a standard. We still want that customer service. We want that.
Holding them to a standard, though, and we got to get that mentality. Well, just because they black, well, let me get a discount, let me get a favor. No, it's business.
Right.
You know what I mean? Ain't no favors or let me get a discount because I went to school with you or you my cousin and you got this clothing store, you got this grocery store, or you selling this, you know what I'm saying, this product and that product. Ain't no discounts.
Right.
Earn it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if you shop there, you know what I'm saying, you buy 3 or 4 items, you might get a 10% discount if you come there repetitively. You know what I mean? But we got to get out there that you owe me a favor type thing because ain't no way in the world we not going to Walmart
and haggle prices
and asking them for no discounts. Ain't nobody going to Sam's asking them for no discounts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to the little store, they don't get it. You ain't going to these liquor stores asking these liquor store people for discounts.
Right.
So if I get a liquor store, don't come to me and ask me for a discount.
Exactly. It's just that simple. We have to start patronizing our own with the same mentality that we do when we go to the white establishments. It's just that simple. It really is.
Respect the people's property and their business, man.
Yeah, that's a huge thing, especially with the younger generation. Good grief.
I'm gonna throw this out there. K Discounts. I don't like the owner of K Discounts because he sat there and pretty much told us he's not going to invest into the community. But every weekend you ride through there, that mug is packed 24/7.
Getting all of our
money.
Getting
all our money. And he already even sit there and told him, like, no, I'm not putting no money back into the community. That ain't what I came in for. I came here to run my business, get my money from y'all, and go back out to North Shores, Fruitport, or whatever community he live in outside of this neighborhood, this community, and get money. And we still, as a people, be up there 24/7. I'm
gonna put it out there. I honestly didn't like going there when Mark owned it, to be honest. So very rarely did I go there. Now I haven't been in there
years, man.
I haven't been
I ain't
there.
Gonna say a couple
no,
years.
It's been months.
It's been months.
Because I haven't been there in months either.
I ain't been there since November. Since last year November. And the only reason I went there because that was the only liquor store that was open at that time on a Sunday night.
They won't get my money because I just don't like how it's set up anyway. I really don't, and it's not even just a store. We need to start
banning these companies, these businesses and stuff. If you in the community and you got a small business or something, and if you're not putting that money back into the community, we not gonna shop with y'all. But people ain't gonna do that.
Right.
We not gonna shop with y'all. You know what I mean? Like. That's why it's important that we have our own liquor stores. We have our own grocery stores. We have our own gas stations.
Invest in ourselves.
Have our own beauty supply stores and everything. Like I said, a small garden. You know what I'm saying? All these empty vacant lots and these buildings. There's no way in the world that there's no youth center. That, you know what I'm saying? That kids can go to. You know what I'm saying?
Do you have any final thoughts on this?
Final thought is we have to do better as a people as far as supporting each other.
Yes.
This is so ridiculous. Like, it's just, it's hurting. It's sad. You know what I'm saying? I get so emotional thinking about it and angry because it's like, we know what's right from wrong, but at the end of the day, we still continue to do wrong, but then want to sit here and complain about when things are not going our way.
Or what we don't have.
But we have the power and the mentality to take over and do what's right for ourselves, but ain't nobody trying to collaborate and do that with each other. You know what I'm saying? So what's the point of complaining and whining and fussing about something that we have the power to make better?
You're right.
So it's just, I don't know. Like I said, it's a lot of businesses and stuff that I don't support. I can name a few, even as far as downtown. I'm gonna throw it out there too. I don't support rackets.
Yeah.
I don't support rackets. I don't go to DJs. I don't go to none of them. I don't even go out, period. But if I was to go to a bar or a club setting, it would be Paradise by Cheese or Club Fantasies by Twain.
And I thought that was going to be a final thought, but you actually opened up another can of worms. Why do you say that? Why would you go to cheese in Twain's establishment as opposed to the others?
Because first and foremost, they are right here in the city, them Seagan Heights. They're in the community, and they black owned. I'm supporting my own. I'm not going to go nowhere and support somewhere I'm not welcome at.
And I think that is key right there, that last part where I'm not welcome at. Why would I spend my money? That's a psychological thing with us. I don't know why we feel as if, well, you know, you don't want me to be in here? You think I can't get that? I'm going to buy this and show you that I can do this. And it's just crazy, you know what I'm saying? Why not want to shop with your own? But you feel as if you have to prove yourself. You have to prove yourself.
Like, for example, if you go in the store and you go into like a store like Macy's, you know what I'm saying? What they do is a tactic. It's like a mentality, like a reverse psychology thing. They'll see something like, oh, it'd be a purse for $100. Oh, you know you can't afford it, so now you gotta buy this to prove a point.
Exactly.
No, you know what, you're damn right. I can't afford this. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna leave here, and I'm gonna go right here on Peck to go holler at Miss Eloise, where I know she sells purses and everything and hair products and everything, and I'm gonna get that same purse you trying to sell for $100 for $50.
Yeah.
Half off in my community, and that dollar is right back circulated within my own community.
And there you have it. There you have it. My final thought would be to go ahead and do your startup, invest in yourself, even if you don't at the end of the day feel as if you're confident enough to have your own or establish your own. See what other people have going on and try to invest in them if they have a good plan. You have to be able to look into the plan yourself and go over it with them, and there will be questions that need to be asked, like, well, what does this mean? Where were you at this stage? And you know, they have to make it make sense to you, and at the end of the day, ultimately you will be able to know whether or not to move forward with that investment. Thank you guys so much. That's going to wrap it up for us this episode. My name is Krewella DeVille. You can reach me at teamkrewella@gmail.com. I am also on Instagram as Team Krewella and on Facebook as Krewella DeVille.
And I'm Kaizen Kabir. I can reach on Facebook under Kaizen Kabir. Instagram is K_Mac231. Twitter is AbstractPoet124. Email abstractpoet7@gmail.com. Don't forget to check out the React Radio page. Check out our website. That's slwright421.wixsite, WIXSITE.com/React Radio. That's about it.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. Go ahead, check those pages and everything out. We thank you so much for listening. Like, comment, share, but thank you guys.
Rack City, bitch.